In this video, I'm going to teach how to create cables. This is a left cable cross, so we're coming from the left over to the right and following that along. And so I'm going to teach how to do that and the steps in order to do that. This starts out with a chain cast on, then you do a 2x2 ribbed stitch with 2 knits, E-wrap knits, 2 purls, 2 E-wrap knits, 2 purls, and you do that for 5 rows, and then you start the cable cross. And that's where I'm going to show you how to do the crossing of the cables before you go back to your knit stitches and rib stitches for the next 5 rows. Okay, when making a cable, you're going to do a rib stitch first. So this is a 2x2 rib stitch, and I have knits, 2 E-wrap knits, 2 purls, 2 E-wrap knits, 2 purls, all the way around. So the number of pegs you use has to be divisible by 4. When I'm ready and I've done 5 rows, I have my cast on, chain cast on, and I've done 5 rows of the rib stitch, I'm now ready to do my cable row. We're going to do a left cable cross. So I use my pick, and this is my starter peg. You'll see I've marked it with black marker. Take the second peg over, and I can use a stitch marker like this to hook the loop. Okay, so I'm going to let that hang, and I take this off, pull it across, and put it on this peg, and then I pull this peg across and put it on that one, and that's created my first cable cross. Now I E-wrap these 2 pegs and just leave them on there for now while I purl the next 2. Purl 1, purl 2. I'm now to my next stitches that are my knit stitches. So I'm going to do a cable cross again. So the second one over, I pick it up, take it off, and pick it with my stitch marker. It might look like this. Here's a big one. There's lots of different ways to do it. It's just to hold that stitch. I pull this one off, I pull it in front. This is behind, and I pull it across, open it up, and put it back on. Then I E-wrap those 2 and purl the next 2, and then I will do that same pattern all the way around until I have done a cable cross for all of those knit stitches on that row. Once I've gone all the way around and I get back to my starter peg, I'll pick over the bottom row, and then I'll be able to start more of the rib stitch knit purls for another 5 rows before I do another cross.